10 Best Future Cars Worth Waiting For, 2022 to 2025. Welcome to New Cars TV. Before we start the video, make sure you hit the red subscribe button, plus the bell, and leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed," and I will try my best to reply as many comments as possible. Even in the age of next-day delivery, self-checkout, and gigabit internet, some things can't be rushed. The cars, trucks, and SUVs seen here won't reach dealer lots for anywhere from a few months to a few years. Some of them are about to roll down the assembly line. Others haven't emerged from the design studio yet. We're telling you about them now though, because these are the vehicles that will matter, regardless of how many boring crossovers automakers puke out. These are worth the wait. 1. 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Early in 2021, Jeep will launch an entirely new Grand Cherokee. It likely won't make it into buyers' hands until later in the year, as production has been delayed. What those new owners will get is a Jeep based on a version of the Alfa Romeo Giorgio platform found under the Giulia sedan and Stelvio SUV. The Grand Cherokee will be significantly longer than the trim little Stelvio though. Not only will the Jeep's wheelbase surpass the Alfa's 110.9 inches, we expect it to be longer than the current Grand Cherokee's 114.7 inches. Not only will be roomier than the outgoing model, it will offer a 3-row version with up to 7 seats, as pictured here in spy photos. 2. 2022 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Jeep is bringing back the iconic Wagoneer nameplate for a new full-size SUV offering. Shown so far in concept form, the Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer will compete with the likes of the Chevy Tahoe and Suburban. They will use a version of the Ram 1500's body-on-frame platform, with the Grand Wagoneer being the more luxurious version costing over $100,000 fully loaded. 3 rows of seats will be standard, as will 4-wheel drive. We expect V6 and V8 engine options along with hybrid and plug-in hybrid variants. 3. 2023 Land Rover Defender 80. The upcoming Defender 80 is a new baby Land Rover set to be positioned below the recently revived Defender in the brand hierarchy. If it reaches the US market, it could provide a more affordable entry point to the off-road-oriented Defender range. UK media reports have named it the 80 given that Land Rover calls the 2- and 4-door Defenders the 90 and the 110, respectively, although there is no confirmation of that. 4. 2022 Lexus LQ. Lexus is still lacking the modern, high-end SUV that virtually every other luxury vehicle maker has to offer affluent shoppers. The upcoming Lexus LQ, which will serve as a sleek range-topping crossover, should address that shortcoming. Previewed by the LF1 Limitless concept, the longitudinal engine LQ should share key structural elements with the LS sedan. It also should share its powertrains, including the 416 HP twin-turbo V6, and its 354 HP hybrid powertrain. An F-Performance model might even pack a twin-turbo V8 good for 600-plus horsepower. 5. 2021 Maserati MC20. The upcoming MC20 is a mid-engine reminder that Maserati exists. Rather than a successor to the ultra-rare, hyper-expensive MC12, the MC20 is a run-of-the-mill 6-figure Italian sports car offered in both coupe and convertible forms. Maserati promises that the MC20 marks the start of a new phase in the brand's history, which it desperately needs if its vehicles are going to be relevant again. Maserati recently released technical details about the MC20's twin-turbo V6 engine, which will produce 621 horsepower. 6. 2023 Mazda 6. For its next midsize sedan, Mazda plans to adopt the blueprint of a full luxury model and hang a lower price on it. The next generation Mazda 6, which should be on sale by the end of 2022, is set to get a full Bavarian, transitioning to a longitudinal engine platform with rear-wheel drive and an inline-six. 7. 2022 Mercedes-AMG SL-Class. Today's Mercedes-Benz SL-Class has strayed quite far from its glamorous past. Its predecessor's grace has given way to ungainly styling and a clunky folding hardtop mechanism. The 2022 SL is Benz's attempt at reconnecting with its past, so expect this convertible to be sexier and more athletic while switching to a lighter, more regal folding soft top. It'll also be called a Mercedes-AMG SL, as the performance division has taken over development of this new model. 8. 2022 Nissan 400Z. Nissan will finally give the Z car the attention it deserves by introducing a successor to the ancient 370Z. The new Z, codenamed Z35 and likely called 400Z, won't be a ground-up rethink. It will continue on the latest version of Nissan's FM platform and share components with the Infiniti Q60 Coupe. The twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6 that makes up to 400 horsepower in the Infiniti Q50 and Q60 is under the hood, and a 6-speed manual transmission will be standard. So far we've seen it in prototype form, and we don't expect it to change drastically when it reaches production. 9. 2022 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. The upcoming Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS is a lighter, more powerful, and even more track-capable version of one of the great sports cars of the moment. It is set to arrive in late 2021 or early 2022, starting around $130,000. The GT4 reintroduced Porsche's flat six to the Cayman line after the latest redesign replaced it with a turbocharged flat four. That 4.0-liter makes 414 horsepower. The RS6 will also displace 4.0 liters, but in the vein of the 690 HP 911 GT2 RS, figure on output approaching 500. 10. 2022 Subaru BRZ/Toyota 86. The next generation of Subaru and Toyota's jointly developed sports cars are almost here, with the new BRZ having debuted already and the 86 soon to come. They will use a similar formula to the current models, with lightweight construction and rear-wheel drive for balanced handling. Power comes from a larger displacement 2.4-liter flat-four to raise the performance threshold this time around. They are both expected to go on sale later in 2021 as 2022 models. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and stay connected. Peace.